he cake. Pussy cakes, I'm off the monkey.
Very shortly, we're going to be walking the block in Chicago with Pimps and Prostitutes. But first, a word for our sponsor. I believe anybody can get rich. I believe it is a skill set. Today's sponsor is my friend Abraham Gray. You might remember him from the $100 Million Man video. This is who he is.
All right, buddy. Yeah.
Prostitute's best friend and worst enemy. While he does protect her body and her money from dangerous men on the street, they are also notoriously heavy-handed and can take 60 to 70% of their employees' revenue. So we already saw, it looks like it's not...
Let me ask y'all a question real quick.
Uh-huh.
So, if you're the prostitute in this situation, and that boy say, I need 60 to 70%, what you doing? What you doing, Anthony?
I ain't know. I don't know.
I'm not trying to get into
Like, you're doing all the work, but like you gotta pay him 60%.
No.
Oh.
Hey, it's a little I don't know him, bro.
But like he could kill you.
I don't know. He was trying to jump me, bro.
Oh yeah. He got it.
Good relationship between
Oh,
the pimp and hoe.
What
What are the proper terms I should even be using?
All right.
Hoe,
You don't know what he got in that card.
Yeah.
Basically.
And they won't get offended if I say, how's your doing?
Talking about the pimp?
Yeah, if I ask the pimp, like, how should I refer to his women?
I think you should ask him that.
If you had to guess, what % of profit, like, does the pimp keep in the
So
hoe
what you say?
keep?
What you talking about, bro?
Really?
Freak. No.
Is that him? I don't think he's happy right now. So the mission is always to try and bring the raw shit, film the underbelly of society, catch the raw shit there is. And a lot of this stuff is
I'm not gonna lie. If I look like how he looked, I'm not going to no Chicago.
In every city in America, and I think it's worth looking into and worth asking people what it's like. And I think, I mean, at the end of the day, these are all humans walking around. These are all people that were once kids with aspirations, and maybe they wanted to be a teacher or a fireman or who knows what. And here they are walking corners. I mean, just picture if this was your sister, your mom, or someone you knew. All right, so Kodak Black says in a song that pimping ain't easy. What do you think about that line?
Hell no, pimping ain't never easy.
No,
What is it
you're
like?
scary, bro. I see how you're moving, bro.
Maintaining.
How should I refer to the employee? A hoe, a bitch, a trick? What's the proper term?
However you want to refer to him, however it best please you.
What's your preference? Like, how many do you like to have on a roster?
Me, I don't usually be doing it full time. I don't usually be on that type of shit.
This is just a little side hustle?
Yeah, I just be getting a little bread here and there when I need the rent money paid and shit.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
What you talking about, bro?
Motivated, ambitious. Can use dedicated twice.
Cool. Some people
get
like
paid?
it's
What you said?
I'm gonna get my stick.
He got
That's
actually
what I'm not
get paid for this.
Oh, he is. I'm pretty sure.
being a pimp is glorified. Other people think like, oh man, you're making a living off mistreating women. How do you address both sides of the coin?
Shit, how you mistreating women? If you ain't hurting nobody, shit. Ain't nobody getting hurt.
What makes you say to a customer, don't ever call my phone again?
Shit, if they don't come with the money right away, or they up a blick or some shit, some people be up in guns and shit on the females and shit.
And of that bread, how much do they keep, or how much? Like, how do you do your payroll? I guess.
I can't disclose that type of shit.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. So you said you got into this 11 years ago. How did you get into this?
Actually, I was in Indiana with my
Yo, hey, where's my
and I met
team?
this girl down there, and she portrayed herself to be my friend, but really, she was just
One man dead.
willing me.
Huh?
Hey, being a prostitute is crazy.
It's easy money. What you mean? Hey,
Well,
look,
I
man.
get it, bro. Come on,
Right?
bro.
That's
Hey.
not a good thing.
Hey,
No,
look, bro.
that's not-
Hey, if that's me,
Yeah.
just saying.
For her daddy.
You gotta get it how you can, bro.
His daddy's slave.
Yeah,
He told me he was a pimp
That's like doing the
from
OF.
Indiana, and brought me into Chicago, you know.
So he took you
No,
away
my
from your
brother.
family and all your
You
friends.
say easy.
Kind of you were
I
dependent.
think it's doing OnlyFans than prostitution.
So Anthony, if you're not a big booty dom, you telling me you're not doing this, bro?
What?
Bro, like, let's be realistic, bro. Think about how much bread you're making off this shit, bro.
Bro. I don't
But-
think it's bad, bro.
OnlyFans though.
I'm not paying for
And then at that point,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Hey,
end up
bro, I don't
getting
know.
a drug habit. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know no better. You know, I was young at the time.
and is that's the guy that you're talking about?
No.
You have so this is how'd you what made you leave that guy and join up with this guy?
Because I got tired of him abusing me, mentally abusing me, emotionally, physically, you know. And when I met SJ, that's what we gonna call him, SJ.
Yeah.
It was
You might want to hear that,
different,
bro.
you know.
Shut up,
He
please.
just wanted me as a person. He didn't judge me no matter what I did. You feel me? Even if
They
I'm
just
gonna
defend
shoot
him,
him,
bro.
he
Looks like
I'm
he's
saying, you want some coal for Christmas?
So what's the
Alright.
upside for you to do this?
You know something? It's the money that make me do it.
See? I'm telling you, bro, she probably running up a bag.
Because
I'm
it's
saying.
just
Look, steady
Yeah,
income,
I'd rather be a stripper.
no taxes. Yeah, freaking out.
Facts.
Freaking out.
You
Freaking
hear this, man?
What?
freaking out.
Boy, I'll be like, I can't demonstrate it, but
What the freak?
What you mean?
yo, a nigga be going, I'll go crazy on Apple, bro.
What?
I be making mad bread, bro.
Whoa.
No,
be
but
making
you're like
mad bread.
fantasizing there, bro.
Come on
Like,
now, bro.
I'm just saying, bro.
Chill out.
I'm just saying.
shit,
Chill out.
bro, he going crazy on the pole.
Man,
Yeah, all right.
Chill out.
I'm going.
Okay, so what are we about to see right now?
Right now, you finna see her date.
Yeah.
She in that car with a John.
Should you pick like how do you make it sure that's safe for your?
Because she parked in a spot that I know she at.
So you
So if anything go wrong, she stay close where she got to yell, scream. I know exactly where she parked at.
So have you ever had to run in and kind of rescue situations?
One day some guy was trying to kill her. You know what I'm saying? Literally trying to kill her with a gun. And one of my friends called
Yeah,
me.
we
when
about
I
Isaac, bro.
made it right here. She was just getting out the car, and I told her to run. Dude started shooting her. He in jail right now. I know y'all heard about the serial killer that was going out in Mississippi.
Oh my God, no,
Killing
no,
the
yeah.
girl, the
Who's-
prostitute.
So she just got done.
Yeah, she just came off a date. This the safe spot. You know what I'm saying? It's better to park in alleys because if police pull up and they see you sitting on the host road, they know most likely they
What
what they
she
doing.
just asked you, son?
Either Tommy G is tall as freak or his jet is short.
So what did you just do? Give him a quick
Nah,
job?
he did
Yeah.
short.
It depends on what he wanted. Might have been a 30-minute sex,
It seemed like he didn't last that long.
so it might have been a
How much y'all charging for that? Anthony?
Man.
I ain't gonna lie, bruh. If I was a female, like, a good 250.
Yeah, you lost me, game. 500 at
But-
minimum.
I was thinking 500, bruh.
500 at minimum.
just a
Got you.
But this
Scared?
type of date because it's more convenient.
Emo something, bro.
I don't think he here right now.
Sorry, but I just got like.
Yo, Jared,
Yeah.
how much you charging for this right here?
Yeah.
Hold on.
It depends on what he wanted. Might have been a 30
Oh my
30
God,
minute
bro. Look at
sex.
these deputies,
How
bro.
much you charging for that?
I couldn't hear. Being Christian.
Yeah, it depends on what he wanted. Might have been a 30 minute sex.
It seemed like he.
How much you charging for that?
30 minutes?
Anthony said
I thought-
250. I said 500 minimum.
Bruh. Wait. From a boy or a girl?
No, like if you're the girl.
Oh, if I'm the girl? Yeah, I'll say like 400, 500.
See, that way Anthony kind of lowball.
Bro, people skill.
Especially if they grits, bro. Oh,
Shit, it'd be like old white people, bruh.
that's bad, bro.
He didn't last that
Wait.
long.
So
Real
it might have
quick.
been just a job.
I just want to bring this up real quick. We're all females, right?
Uh-huh.
Tyler comes through. How much that nigga got
Oh
paid?
no, he's not. I'm
Yo,
declining.
I swear, bro.
Yeah,
this
that-
zero is right.
Yeah,
Like
he's
no
straight.
homo, but I'm declining.
Yeah, he good. Like,
I don't care. No amount of money.
But this how they date because it's more convenient for them to be in the dark in case the police roll down.
How do the police try and crack down on this shit often?
No,
No, it seems
They
like
ra- they
it's.
ride
This seems like
past-
it's pretty out in the open.
Yeah, they ride past to check on the girls. You got some white shirts that come through here just to stop by and see how they doing.
Basically, as long as they're okay, they don't
Yeah,
care.
as long as they ain't out here erratic. What I mean by that, like.
Hey,
making
put
folks-
over there. Zoom
There
in,
you go
zoom
right
in,
there,
zoom
there
in,
you go
zoom
right
in,
there.
zoom in. They're waving at you. Just zoom in.
Yeah, see, that's all they do. Just go somewhere secluded.
Look, bro, that's an old white man, bro.
Zoom. There we go.
They
So,
use.
how do you view yourself as a person on the scales of good and bad and right and wrong? Yeah.
All right, bro.
I don't like it.
Like,
You
bro,
off the strength of,
yo,
that's
I
my
swear, these
girl.
lepers have like.
And I feel like
What? What? Bro.
How do you view yourself as a person on the scales of good and bad and right and wrong? Yeah.
I don't like it. Off the strength of that's my girl. And I feel like what I have sexually, another man should have it.
So is she also someone that you are dating?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like anyone I've talked to so far
I'm not-
enjoys this business.
I'm not
No.
using
It just a
It
means
just-
to an end.
Honestly, the reason why a lot of girls do this is just to get high. A lot of them do this just to get high.
So what percentage of these girls would you say are hooked on something?
All of them.
All of them?
All of them. Every last one of them out there. They have a bad habit. You see people spend $100 on
Bro,
girls.
like, bro, I just spawned in the game.
So what did he ask for?
I'm a job.
That seemed like he did things quick over there.
Yeah, you only get 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes for a
You
job.
can't-
And
Really?
if you got some good head, you're gonna get it done, basically.
And if he doesn't finish in time, does he have to pay again or?
Yeah, he's gonna have to pay either extra or leave it at that.
So how are you feeling right now?
Okay, this one of the guy that I was dating is one of my regulars. He usually come every other weekend, and
Nah,
he do
having a whole
job
boyfriend and
service
doing this is
for
crazy.
150,
I'm saying.
and I get my money.
I'm saying,
I do him well, and he
150
goes-
for 5
No, don't
minutes.
run, boy.
She's finessing him. She's finessing him.
150.
She's finessing him. Oh, that's bad.
Buy his way and I go buy mine.
That's quick money for sure. So what's running through your head right now?
Life.
Life?
Like, is it gonna get easier or is it gonna get harder?
Where would you say it is right now?
Right now, I'm at a point of a standstill. I really don't know what I want to do in life,
Yo,
You feel a
don't
little
look
bit
bad. It's
stuck?
like, we
Yeah.
characters did that
Does
one
any of
thing.
it is any of it fulfilling? Like, oh, I did like me and a customer.
Yeah, actually,
The
yes.
Steve Reeves character, you know that one girl.
Police officers, you date lawyers.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
I
And
know.
this is kind
The
of
one-
they come
the
to
one-
you when they want to be hush hush. You're kind of a mistress of sorts.
Exactly.
So how
Okay.
soon does another customer come?
They come back to
You
back.
buy almost everybody.
So you have another one coming right now? Like how do they schedule
That's
this shit? How do
money.
you know?
Either we get their numbers and they get ours,
Uh.
or we just pay back and forth and they stop for us.
They know where to find you. And
Yes.
when's quitting time for you? Like is it after a certain dollar amount? Is it?
Most of the time it be like 5-6 hours. I start at 5 and then I leave like 5 in the morning.
And is it harder to do in the winter?
No.
Because I'm sure in the winter you can't just go in an alley like that and it's gonna be icicles on.
Actually, no.
You just go to
It doesn't
sleep.
really get hard up in the winter time.
No.
Yeah, it did. Most of the time, we really don't like do the alleys unless we in the car.
So cars are where business happens in the
Yeah,
winter.
in hotels.
Yeah.
Oh, look how she built.
That's a John right
Look
there.
at him. Look at him. Over.
That's as John as it gets. Old ass white dude. God damn it. Is that a customer or is that a pimp?
No, that's one of their girls. The
I
dude in the
can't.
driver's seat, that's his
Like,
girl
I
right
just
there.
couldn't.
So
Look
we
at
just sitting
look
out
at myself the same. Like, come on.
What you mean? Like you could never be that down bad?
Why you on my nuts?
No, like, yeah, that too. Like, I just couldn't like taking all that pounding, doing all that thing.
Bro,
like,
what, bro?
Like, come on. Like, I just couldn't like. What?
So, nah, I ain't gonna lie, you got that.
What?
Bro, I ain't know you. This
Bro, there's no way you just said
Okay, you're
that,
weird for
bro.
coming to me, bro.
What?
taking all that what?
He was lower than me, bro. What?
Alright, let's just keep going.
They watching that back. Somebody run up on her, So that's all. That's all. Like, when I sit out here, we just sit out here to make sure nobody run up and try to hurt them.
Okay, so
Oh my
what does a
gosh.
day in the life look like? Like what time do you start what you do and what time do you get to go to sleep and rest for the night?
It might be 12 o'clock at night, or it might be 4 o'clock in the morning
Mhm.
to probably like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
It looked like a business guy just drove by. Do you get all sorts of people come here and
Oh, yes, we do. I prefer a guy who got a 9 to 5 job.
How many of your customers are regulars and how many of them are new?
I got probably about a good 10 regulars and probably.
And was there anyone that you had to tell, hey, I can't see you anymore?
Yeah.
Is it because they crossed any lines?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the weirdest thing that a customer's ever tried to request?
Shit in their mouth.
What? And is that a repeat experience for that guy?
I couldn't get.
What?
Wait, I didn't hear because he like asked that Doug, bro.
Crossed any lines?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the weirdest thing that a customer's ever tried to request?
Shit in their mouth.
What? And is that a repeat experience for that guy?
As a grown man, there is no reason that you should be asking that,
Bro. Oh my
that's
gosh, bro.
bad. That's bad.
Like, bro, who is this?
Yeah, that's a
Community is
tough
just
one to
messed
pull
up.
off, I would
And
imagine.
look, his house smelled like shit when I walked in there. I gagged out.
Do you enjoy what you do?
No, but it's quick, fast money. You know what I'm saying?
So what, like, how much cash does someone have to pull up with for things to get going?
Oh shit, they gotta come with 100. They gotta start off with 100.
And is that like hand blow job and then you work your way up?
That's a blow job.
Okay. What would you say to anyone that's considering this? Let's say there's a 17, 18-year-old girl out there that's wondering, hey, is this something that I should do? What would you say to them?
I ask them, can I talk to them, and I tell them that this is not the life they want to start. You're gonna run into pimps. They might kidnap you, throw you in their trunk, take you out of town, you know, for months, years, and then bring you back, you know what I'm saying, when you really, you know what I'm saying, feel lost to the world because the only person you know is that man.
So are there any pimps that you say are good dudes?
It is what it is. It ain't no good, no bad. It's pimps are pimps.
What was your childhood like?
I had a beautiful childhood. Shit, I decided to see what this lifestyle was, and I liked it. Let me put this up front, though.
You just
I
said you
am a
didn't
mother
like
of
it.
4 kids, okay? And my kids, I didn't drag my kids into my lifestyle. I made sure my kids was put in a good place and get loved the way I would
Look what
love
she
them,
does.
okay? And also, all 4 of my kids got full scholarships.
Wow. Are there any customers that you like?
Yeah, I like them as friends, you know. They good peoples, but you know,
Like, would you ever date a customer?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
I'll date you too.
Yeah.
Just let me know what I'm saying.
What's the most dangerous situation
That's where it. Yeah, it's time to go home.
Yeah, that was my last question.
you've been in from this
You're
profession?
trying to get a quick customer in.
Being surrounded by 5 motherfucking Mexicans, but I got out of there alive.
That sounds intense.
Yeah, but I bet they gonna think twice before they pick a black girl up again.
So describe yourself in 3 words.
Smart, pretty, bold.
And how long have you been doing this?
For like
Art. Okay.
10, 15 years.
Okay.
Yeah. And what have you learned in your time doing this?
Don't trust no one.
No one?
No one.
Is there anyone you feel like you have in your life that you can trust and rely on?
Yeah. My mommy and my daddy.
And what do they know that you're here or?
Yep, they don't like it though.
Yeah. Are you able to
Just
see
look at
them
her
still?
hair, bro. She looks crazy.
Okay. Would you say for your clientele, like, do you know most of them, or does it get risky if you don't know? Like, is it always nerve-wracking the first time you get with a customer? No. Is it kind of an adrenaline rush? So part of it is exciting. What's the weirdest thing a customer's ever asked you to do?
To have sex with him and let him watch.
There are all sorts of people that will come by. Is it?
I don't know what's worse, bro.
What? No.
The other one is worse, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
Pooping in the mouth, bro. That's easy.
Businessmen, is it guys that run car dealerships, people that work at McDonald's? Like, you can't really. Upsides to this job, and what are the downsides?
The upside is that you make a lot of money, and the downside is that it comes with a lot of problems.
Yeah.
It comes with a lot of snakes and grimy and dirtiness and greasiness.
Yeah. I would imagine. What would you say is the most that someone like you ever heard of or yourself has ever made in a night?
I want to say probably like 1,500.
That's
I
it?
just got one thing to say.
Yeah.
And we all have did drugs out here. You know what I'm saying? I did drugs to keep me numb.
Yeah.
Because you got people come over here trying to stick them up because they know what they over here doing. You got people that act like they tricks. You let the girl get in the car with them, date them, then rob them.
What's the craziest story that has happened?
The weirdest shit I seen, no lie. It was a white girl.
Smart man. I'll
She
do the
was
same
paying
thing.
This black dude for his money. He slit her throat and left her ass on the back porch.
What are you doing today to change your mood?
Bro, I lost half my hope to her.
Wow.
Not even half. Most.
See, that's a John right there. Somebody said one of the girls finna get
I
out.
can't do no
Get out
movie,
the car for date.
Go
See,
ahead.
they're dropping
Can we
off.
film that, or is that?
Yeah. Yeah. See, they ain't nothing but a John. See, most of them come with 10 and women. So you can't see in their car. They don't be want
Oh,
to see
she is grips,
them.
bro.
You will see a lot of Johns
They
with
just
10.
they be smashing. They walking.
I'm saying.
I'm saying.
Because he's scared of you guys.
Yeah, because he see a lot of guys out here. That's how it goes. Just like that. She get in the car, come back, get dropped off, that's custom.
Wow. So they call this the host role.
Just the whole
Actually,
So
this
how did
was
that go?
It didn't rock me.
It was just a simple blowjob.
Is that what most guys ask for?
Yeah, most guys ask for blowjobs. Me particular, I don't do sex because I have a man. You feel me?
Delusional.
So that's the thing you say for him.
Yeah.
Delusional.
That's the thing I say for him. My blowjob be like one.
Yeah, man, look at you.
I feel like I've heard in Milwaukee it's like $40. That's not enough, huh?
No, it's not at all. I would have flipped the fuck out.
That's some
So
Anthony
what was your
prices.
childhood like?
It was
$40.
rough. To be honest, it was really rough. You feel me? I had to be grown before I wanted to.
What aspects of it were rough?
I had a cousin that used to molest me and my little cousin from when I was 3 until I was 12.
Wow, 3?
Yeah, she started molesting me when I was 3. My sister caught him.
What percentage of women in your shoes you feel like have had a childhood where they got sexually abused in some way? Is it a high percentage?
I think it is, and then I think like a lot of these girls come out here because they want to find something. They want to be loved, you feel me? Like, they want that support system, if I can do this twice and I can change my life, I would,
Texas,
I don't wish this
That's
on
what we go
nobody
to, bro.
at all, and it's not good for girls.
So
to
would
be
your
doing
family
this.
take you in and support you in a transition
Yes,
period?
of course.
But it's the fact that you have to come clean.
Exactly, that's the thing. I'm gonna have to come clean. But yeah, my family, they'll embrace me with no problem,
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
So do you want to get married one day?
Yeah, of course. I see myself getting married. I've been with him for maybe 12
Low key,
years.
yeah. I thought she was butt.
Sounds like you got your relationship is standing the test of time. So it sounds like, so is the dream kind of to get financially stable enough to move out, get married, and kind of start a new life?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know, but there's some first character that I can't click.
So the plan is to stack away a lot of cash and then start a new life.
Yeah.
What's the amount that you have to hit to be like, I'm ready to go?
Like 50,000.
Okay. And how long do you think that would take you to do?
Just to be honest, a couple of months. It depends on
Being disciplined for another couple
yes,
months?
it depends on me.
Prestige,
If I want to play around, you feel me, with my money, or I want to put it in the bank. You feel me? But literally,
Who's
when
the
you out
shoes
here
in
in
the
these
game?
streets, you don't think about the things that you do. You feel me? And you don't think about the people that you hurt.
So it sounds like the next chapter, like you sock away another chunk of dough, you keep your head down, you do this for another month or two, and your life can change.
Yeah, and that's what I expect, because my guy, he don't get high. Like the main things that you think about a person that does this, that's up in this line of business. Oh, she got a drug habit. Oh, she living on the streets. You feel me? He don't do none of that. That man right there is here for me.
no.
You feel me? He's waiting on me to stop.
So is your drug habit what's holding you back?
Exactly. And
How hard is it to
Nah,
get
you been
clean?
coming out even though you're
It's not hard
lagging,
at all
bro.
to get clean. It's about if I want to. You feel me? And
And
right now,
what's my title,
at this
bro?
moment, I be stressed out so much, low key, that sometimes I take it overboard, and he have to check me and let me know, like, no, this ain't what we do. You feel me?
I think it's only about number.
So not everything
What you
is
did?
cut and dry. Things are pretty complex.
you get that.
And this was not a fun video to shoot. It was sad in a lot of ways. And well, I guess, is there any message you have for people out there? Any parting words you want to have?
Be inspired within yourself.
Bro,
Love yourself
what?
for who you are, and not what other people say you are.
Oh, quote.
Or, just be you and love yourself, you feel me? Because ain't nobody gonna love you like you.
And I think there's a lot of people that will be watching this that are going through different tough things in their life. Some people, their parents are going through a divorce. Some people are addicted to a drug. Some people have eating issues. There's so many, life is always tough things. There's never not tough things. And I think just knowing that, you know, each new day you can turn a new chapter. Your actions are the ink that writes the story of your life. And the person you are today, a year from now, you can look back and be in a totally different spot and situation.
And you're right. You're completely right. And hopefully one day I get to see you again and be able to tell you that.
I would love to have you as a guest on a podcast.